Some lifters have massive muscles that catch everyone's attention, while others might not be as large but can lift incredible amounts of weight. And many of us, especially men, aim to improve our physique in the hope of gaining muscle, looking stronger, and catching the attention of women. However, achieving these goals isn't as simple as just lifting weights randomly. Understanding the difference between strength training and training for muscle volume is key. But knowing the distinction between myofibrillar hypertrophy and sarcoplasmic hypertrophy can significantly accelerate your results. If you've been putting in the work and aren't getting the results you want, it might be time to rethink your approach. In this video, we'll break down what sets these two types of training apart, and more importantly, how you can blend them, optimize your gains. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could be the key to transforming your workouts and finally achieving the physique you've been aiming for. Myofibrillar hypertrophy. When it comes to developing dense and strong muscles, the concept of myofibrillar hypertrophy comes into play. This type of hypertrophy focuses on increasing the contractile proteins, such as actin and myosin, within the muscle fibers. The result? Muscles that not only look powerful but truly are. Imagine a powerlifting athlete, someone who trains to lift monstrous weights. Their muscles, forged by this type of hypertrophy, are like steel, resilient and ready to handle extreme loads, whether in the gym or any situation that demands brute strength. Now, if you're wondering how to apply this to your own training, here's a tip. Focus on compound movements like deadlifts and heavy squats. These exercises are perfect for stimulating myofibrillar hypertrophy because they recruit multiple muscle groups and allow for the use of heavy loads. Additionally, keeping repetitions low and intensity high is key to provoking these adaptations. After all, who wouldn't want those steel-like muscles that not only look strong, but really are? But hold on. While you're focused on lifting heavy and building strength, remember that there's more than one way to grow. Yes, we're talking about another type of hypertrophy that gives that voluminous and pumped appearance that many bodybuilders proudly display. Want to know more about this? Let's dive into the next topic to discover how you can achieve a level of muscle that makes everyone in the gym do a double take. Sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. When it comes to showcasing big, voluminous muscles, sarcoplasmic hypertrophy is the star of the show. Unlike myofibrillar hypertrophy, this type of muscle growth focuses on increasing the volume of fluids, glycogen, and organelles within the muscle fibers. Imagine the imposing look of a bodybuilder. Muscles that appear swollen, almost as if they're ready to burst. They're not just big, they're impressive, catching the attention of everyone in the gym, especially when that tight shirt barely covers the volume of shoulders and arms. For those seeking this look, the secret lies in training that prioritizes volume with moderate intensity. Workout sessions with higher repetitions, in the 8 to 12 range, and short rests between sets help create the perfect anabolic environment for sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. It's as if you're pumping your muscles to the limit, allowing them to store more glycogen and other nutrients, resulting in a swollen and powerful appearance. And the best part? This strategy also generates that immediate muscle pump. A sensation that your muscles have doubled in size right after the workout. But before you rush to the gym, eager to inflate your muscles, remember, there's more to training than just volume. Yes, it's crucial to fill your muscles with nutrients, but it's also important to know how to increase your strength so those voluminous muscles have the power needed to match their appearance. Ready to learn how to combine the two worlds? Let's explore that next. Training to increase strength. Building muscle strength is like laying a solid foundation for a house. No matter how impressive the structure is, without a robust foundation, it won't stand. Strength training requires a focus on intensity, with low repetitions, usually between 1 to 5, to effectively stimulate the muscle fibers. Think of powerlifting athletes once again. They know that to move heavy loads, they need muscles that are not only big, but incredibly strong. And this strength comes from meticulously planned workouts, where every repetition is executed with maximum power. You want to apply this to your workout. Focus on lifting heavy weights with extended rest intervals, 3 to 5 minutes between sets. This allows your muscles to fully recover and be ready for the next heavy load. Imagine yourself in the gym, preparing for a heavy deadlift. You feel the adrenaline as you focus on each movement, knowing you're building strength that goes beyond aesthetics. This strength is what will help you overcome obstacles, both in and out of the gym. Because after all, having big muscles is great, having strong muscles is even better. Of course, when focusing on strength, it's crucial to avoid muscle failure. Yes, you read that right. Instead of pushing your body to the limit in every set, concentrate on explosive and precise movements, maintaining perfect. This will not only protect your muscles and joints, but also maximize your strength gains over time. And speaking of maximizing gains, how can you balance this pursuit of strength with the desire for voluminous muscles? Stay tuned, because this powerful combination is the next step in your training journey. Training to increase muscle volume. When it comes to increasing muscle volume, the secret lies in hard and consistent work. Training for volume means focusing on a higher number of repetitions, usually in the 8 to 12 range, and keeping rest intervals short. This style of training creates the perfect environment for your muscles to grow, not only in strength, but also in size. Imagine yourself performing bench press sets, where with each repetition, you feel the stress accumulating, pushing your muscles to the maximum. This is the type of training that generates those voluminous muscles that everyone associates with bodybuilding. The focus should be on total work volume, calculated by the number of sets performed, multiplied by the number of repetitions and the intensity, which is the weight lifted. The goal is to accumulate as much volume as possible, gradually increasing the load over time. But it's not just about pushing the maximum weight possible. It's about doing so with perfect technique and a mindset focused on muscle failure. Yes, reaching failure in some sets is crucial to maximize muscle growth. Think of it as pushing your muscles to a point where they can no longer contract, forcing them to adapt and grow. Studies show that even sets with 100 repetitions or 2 to 5 repetitions can result in similar muscle gains as long as the total volume is maintained. So the next time you're in the gym, don't be afraid to tackle that last set that seems impossible. That's where the real growth happens. And let's not forget progressive overload. To keep growing, you need to increase the load over time. This technique is known as progressive overload and is fundamental for those who want to consistently gain muscle. The weight you're lifting today won't be enough tomorrow. To build big muscles and pump muscles, you need to be in constant evolution, challenging your limits in every workout session. But how do you balance this desire for volume with the need for strength? Don't worry, we'll explore that in the next topic. Combining strength and muscle volume training. Combining strength and volume into a single training program is like bringing together the best of both worlds. Big and powerful muscles. The secret to achieving this balance lies in periodization, alternating between strength-focused workouts and volume-focused workouts over weeks or months. Imagine a training cycle where, for a few weeks, you focus on lifting heavy weights with low repetitions, and then switch to sessions with higher repetitions and moderate loads. This not only keeps the body in constant adaptation, but also ensures that you're developing both muscle density and size efficiently. To maximize results, it's essential to incorporate a variety of stimuli in your training. For example, you can start the week with a strength workout, using low repetitions and long rest periods, and end with a volume workout, focusing on higher repetitions and short rest intervals. This approach ensures that you're exploring different muscle growth pathways, from increasing contractile fibers to accumulating glycogen and fluids. This variety not only prevents stagnation, but also keeps workouts challenging and motivating, something crucial for those committed to the journey of muscle growth. So, how can you implement this? Consider structuring your training program in 4-week blocks, where in the first 2 weeks you focus on strength and in the next 2 weeks on volume. This method not only allows your muscles to recover properly, but also ensures that they continue to grow and adapt to new stimuli. The combination of strength and volume is the key for those who want not only to gain muscle, but to do so in a smart and sustainable way. So, now that you understand the differences between strength training and training to gain muscle volume, what will you do with this information? Will you continue training the same way, Or will you adjust your routine to achieve the results you've always wanted? Remember, it's not just about lifting weights, but about doing it intelligently. Apply what you've learned today, experiment, see how your body responds, and above all, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. So, are you ready to transform your workouts and, consequently, your body? If you want to keep learning more about how to optimize your workouts and improve your results, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any new content that can help you go even further. Let's embark on this journey together. Build the body you've always dreamed of.